morning, everybody. I am Russ. He is Chris. And man, you know what? It's a great day.
It's a great day every day.
Let me tell you, it is a great day. But and I want to do this real quick. Just give me 1 second. You don't even know what I'm doing right here. But I want to read this. And this came from a great friend of mine, super great friend of mine. And this was his tweeter yesterday. Do you think life without obstacles would be fun? Now that came from you. And I was getting gas in the car when I got it, and I went.
You had to jump over something to go pay?
I said, you know what? It wouldn't be. If it was super easy and we didn't have to work for anything, and you know, you hear the kid with the silver spoon in his mouth. I think we had like a dirty fork. I don't know. But I got to thinking, and I went, no, it wouldn't be. You know, I like the struggles of us figuring out.
I don't like the struggles, but you know how. I mean, what would you do all day? I mean, because obstacles come with kids, comes with work, comes with, you know, cars, whatever. There's always obstacles.
You're absolutely right.
Shoot, man, it makes the world go round almost.
It was just it was a good Twitter.
Oh,
and I went, you know what? You're absolutely right. That is a good Twitter. And just staying on that lines of Twitter, it's amazing. What do you think the next big thing is? I mean, we went and you know, you went from your communities online, your chat rooms, to your communities, to Twitters, through your phone. What do you think? And you could be anything. Just you. What do you think?
Whoever has the, you know, it's going to have just a little change, just a little niche, with a little bit more protection to keep the spam and the porn out.
Right.
And somebody that has the money to push it. Somebody who's able to get the money by, you know, YouTube. Hey, 3 guys started at a birthday party, wanted to send it to their friends. They couldn't because the file was too big. They figured out how to stream video and then pitched it to a guy that gave them $18 million to push it. So,
I mean, what do you think it is? Is it another community? Is it holograms? Is it what is it? Is it video? I mean, because
I think it is more. I think it's going to really go video. I think it's going to get to the point to where you sit here and you have your main friend set in a pod, and you're watching them continuously all day, every day.
Yeah. Clint, I know you guys don't really, I do it digital, but he said that about, not what you said, but about the use of your video through your phone and everything it's so,
all going,
you know, it's me, just like I shot telling where Hamlet's Cove is going to be. If you go to my Facebook and you get to respond on it, or I say, hey, Chris, this is where we're going to be. What do you think? And you don't ever even have to come with me, or, you know, so it does. It makes a difference.
You guys go to I Do It Digital.
Yeah.
And read some of Clint's stuff. He shot some of our movies, edited Vampire Slayer, Crown King.
Yeah.
So, you know, he's a friend of ours. You guys show him some love.
And he's very technical. He's like Jason. Those 2 guys are our guru when it comes to the technology. All right. I'm a big UFC fan. We talked about Brock Lesnar yesterday. You're a come watch the fight fan. And George St. Pierre, which is the guy from Canada, he is amazing. He was a wrestler. He's just a bad mofo. Says he will participate in the 2012 Olympics for Canada in the wrestling. Now, that is his background. He is a wrestler.
Right.
Do you do this? Do you go, Chris? You're Chris Cox. You are the world champion. You are making a lot of money through your endorsements, through your UFC fights, through your... Do you go, I'm going to put that aside, train for the Olympics to get a gold medal?
Sure.
For my country.
Everybody does it. Your golfers have done it, because I think they're going to have golf coming up. You know, your tennis players have done it. Soccer players. I know the women had soccer. I don't know if the guys did. Your basketball. You know, Michael Jordan went a couple times. So yeah, you got to do it for your country once.
Yeah, and I think it's just like Greg, the skater. Hayden.
Eric
Eric Hayden, who went on to be a doctor. Remember, he won 5 gold medals in speed skating, which was not a pro sport, but his endorsement deals were well over $5 million, which
Right.
paid his way through medical school, which, he's now as a doctor and everything, but it's pretty cool.
I totally agree. I'll tell you what else is cool.
What?
When your wife tells you she's pregnant with her first child. You would never know that.
I hope nobody else comes up and says that to me either,
But
but right now I'm happy
That's
with that.
kind of a feeling. And nothing against any other kids, but that very first one, it's just a feeling that it's like, oh, my life just changed.
Yeah.
And you know my story.
Yeah.
When Marissa came along, my life changed.
Yeah. Yes,
I went
it did.
from the free guy to, oh, crap, I got to get a job.
But the good thing is you screwed up 2 more times.
Yeah, I
3
wouldn't
more
call
times.
it screwing.
No,
It wasn't
no,
screwing up. It was just screwing. It knocked her up.
You should have knocked her out. Anyway, LT's wife is pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
Now tell them how she told him. Do you remember the story?
You know what? I heard bits and pieces, so if you know
Okay,
it,
I
you
know.
probably should tell them.
What she did was, before the game last week against the Eagles, she put a present in his locker. And as he was getting dressed, he opened it up, and it was the pregnancy test that showed she was positive. They're having their first child. Now, as you know, LT is from right here.
And you know he owns a Red Sea t-shirt.
Yeah, you know what?
We haven't seen him in it yet, but we know.
Karen knows.
Yeah.
She knows.
You hear everybody has nicknames around
Right.
us. TXU
That's our
Karen
friend.
is friends with his sister
Right.
and mother, and sent him a t-shirt.
Can we get him a picture in the shirt?
Something. Can we get him on the wall of shame? And speaking of the wall of shame,
Yes.
pictures are coming in.
Pictures are coming in.
I had 3 just yesterday. We're going to get them framed up, and hopefully we have more coming.
I'm going to tell you one when we get down later of one that's coming, and I already know, and it's going to be, wait till you hear this. All right.
Oh, Lord.
So, LT's wife is
It
pregnant.
ain't coming out of Oklahoma, is it?
Congratulations.
like a Vince Young jersey? Okay, that's good.
So
Just checking.
congratulations on that, and Karen, TXU, that's our nickname for us. We'd be glad for you to send this show to them and let them know we're giving them props. I did see him down at Austin's on the Avenue one night. Brad Wilson was all over him like a lineman. I was like, dude, come on.
Defensive lineman.
Have you ever seen like a lineman stripper? You know how a stripper gets on you when you come in?
Mm-hmm.
That's what it was like. He was the stripper, but as big as a lineman. I was like, dude, get off him. All right. Staying with football. Larry Johnson, who played for the Chiefs, called his coach a couple of racial names, slurs.
Gay slur.
Gay slurs, not racial slurs. Yeah, he's white. They said, screw you, dude. We're done with you.
Yeah.
Boom, you're out. Cedric Benson gets hurt, and they go, you know what, Larry Johnson, we'll pick him up off waivers, and they got him. And he's going to the Bengals. Is it worth it?
Yep.
He's 30 years old.
Yep. He can play.
I think so, too.
He can play.
And he's going to a team that's got a line, and that is playing good.
Yeah. I'm going to tell you what. Cedric Benson may not get his spot back. That's how I think. I know Larry Johnson. Yeah,
I agree.
He's had his good years when he had a line and had a quarterback, and now they don't have a line, so they just.
It's so bad that Tony Gonzalez does not want to come back.
Yeah, he went
To
to
the
Atlanta.
Chiefs. Yeah, he said, I don't want to come back. I'm going to Atlanta. He said, I will not come back. That's how bad the Chiefs are getting.
So yes, Bengals. You watch the HBO training camp deal, and you kind of start knowing these guys, and you feel for them. So yeah, I'd like to see them do.
That might be one of my favorite shows. I know it's not long. Is the Hard Knocks, because me and you watched it from the Cowboys to the Bengals. We also watched the Chiefs the first year, so we got to watch them all.
It's just like the boxing, dude. It's just like the
24/7.
24/7, to where you get to know these guys and where they came from, and if they like each other, don't like each other, and it makes the fight even better.
So, that's what they ought to have with guys and girls. That's what they ought to have. They ought to do I like this girl, so they do the story on me, and we find out what the girl's like. So by the time we do hook up, we don't have to worry about like she has an STD